This is where Lisiane Morris planned to marry her Canadian fiancé, a castle back home in France.
It's a tradition. It just makes it more fancy, more magical.
But the prospect of saying her vows in front of 120 family and friends was stressful. So when the pandemic put a halt on international travel, Morris was actually relieved.
This was a perfect opportunity for us to have an excuse not to do it in a big way.
This was Plan B, a wedding on a local farm in British Columbia with just 4 guests.
I'm really grateful that COVID has opened people's eyes to how incredibly amazing small weddings can be.
In Toronto, the founder of the Pop-Up Chapel Co. says demand for small ceremonies more special than City Hall for less money than a traditional wedding was already growing before COVID, and now it's ramping up even more.
This year, we should marry over 150 couples in our chapels across Canada, and I'm just ready to get the ball rolling and to do events again.
For others, small services have been more of a survival strategy.
Most venues and vendors have come up with new packages that they never had before.
But for an industry hard hit, going from 120-person weddings like this to this means earning far less money on food and drinks.
We're allowing for smaller weddings because it's the only thing that couples have the option to do. But in the future, we do need to see bigger weddings in order for the business to continue.
This wedding planner was supposed to do 47 weddings in 2020. Instead, just 8 small ceremonies went ahead.
Our wedding industry definitely took a really big hit, specifically the South Asian wedding industry, because, we never even heard about the term micro wedding.
She expects large multi-day celebrations to return next year.
All the weddings that we have for 2022 are at least, if not more, 250 people and above.
When all options, big and small, can be on the table. Jacqueline Hansen, CBC News, Toronto.